So do you want to invest without having to watch the stock market every single day? One of those like day traders looking at the different stocks. That's not you. That's not your personality. And on top of that, you probably don't even have the time to even do that. You have a life. We all have a life, right? So what would be the best approach to take if you're in that situation? Hey, if you're new to my channel, thank you for clicking on my video, and I hope you enjoy the content. And on top of that, don't forget to subscribe, and I hope you walk away learning something today, because that's really the end goal, for you just to learn and improve yourself as a better investor, and also help you and your family grow wealth over time. So with that being said, let's go ahead and jump in. All right, so you want to invest, but you're like, where do I start? There's so many different investment products to choose from. And on top of that, there's so many stocks out there, hundreds of thousands of stocks to choose from. So where do you begin? There's so much options to choose from that you're just like, you know what? I'll deal with this later. This is too much. And I don't have the time for this right now. No, you do have the time for it. And the time can be very shortened if you take this approach. Now, in this video, I am going to be sharing with you what an index fund is and why you should consider investing in an index fund. The reality is this: complexity leads to you either losing money, losing time, and also making mistakes. You keeping it simple is the easiest thing you can do for yourself. And that actually encourages you and also helps you invest more than you making it complicated. When I worked as an investment advisor for one of the largest asset management company in the world, I didn't take a complex approach. And the reason why is because the simple approach is the one that costs less, takes less time, and encourages the individual to keep investing. And the reason being is because it's not complicated. When people find things that are complicated to do, what ends up happening? You stop doing it because you're just like, this is too much time, it's too time consuming. Why am I doing this? I'm going to stop. So here are the 5 reasons why I enjoy index funds as an option when it comes to investing. And these are some of the things you should consider as well when you are investing in an index fund. So let's go ahead and break them down. Okay, let's start with diversification. You see, with buying an index fund, you actually expose yourself to hundreds of companies. Now, this means that now you have less risk because your success isn't tied to just one particular stock or 5 particular stocks or 6 particular stocks. Now you've exposed yourself to the overall stock market, which allows you to diversify in having positions in different companies. One sector of the economy may be doing well, the other sector may not be. So your portfolio is going to reflect that. Now, lower fees. You see, one thing that I learned is the fact that you can do well in returns, but if the fees add up, well, there goes your returns. And I always believe in the philosophy of, why would you charge a client high exorbitant fees when you know you can take an approach that keeps the costs low, which means that the client gets more. And that is a philosophy that I adhere to. I believe in it. I think it's the right thing to do. And index funds help with that approach of keeping your investment costs low, because there is some kind of cost that comes with it, especially if you're buying an index fund. You have your asset managers that you have to pay, and the fees that come out of the index funds are pretty low. So that's a benefit to you. Okay, so now let's go on to the next one: proven long-term performance. Proven long-term performance. If you look at the historical, the average historical returns of the S&P 500, it's about 7%. Now, this 7% is over time. This allows you to expose yourself to let's say you buy an index fund that exposes you to S&P 500. This allows you to be able to capture this average of 7% over time without you having to chase the hype, having to look for ways to improve your portfolio, to increase the performance of the portfolio. You just keep it simple and say, hey, look, the the overall stock market on the average returns about 7%. I'm okay with that. Keep your life simple. And on top of that, it prevents you from putting yourself in a risky position just to try to get higher returns, because usually when you do that, you end up losing money. That's the reality. Now, stock picking is something that people tend to do. And for some, it's just a personality trait. Like, they just like it, they enjoy it, and I feel like it kind of borderlines or leans a little bit towards like gambling. But some people enjoy doing it. And for some people, it's hard for them to stop because it's like stock picking. Think about it, stock picking. So that approach probably isn't for you. I don't even do it. I don't have the time to sit there and watch different stocks, and I just don't have the time to do that. I have a busy life, and I'm sure you do too. So the index fund approach prevents you from having to do that. You shouldn't be doing that as an investment approach, actually, especially if you're just starting off. That's a great way for you to get discouraged and not do it at all, is try to do stock picking. On top of that, you have to deal with some technical analysis. You don't have to deal with tracking the stock market. You just set it and forget it. Consistently put money into it and you're good to go. Number 5, the less emotional investing. You see, index funds allow you to be able to invest in the stock market, and on top of that, encourage you to stay invested and avoid the costly mistake of panic selling, okay? Because your thing is just, oh, well, I'm exposed to the overall market anyways, so why am I going to sell out of this index fund? I'm just going to continue buying into it, and over time, the market is going to recover, have a long time horizon to invest, so I'm perfectly fine. If you do that, then you're really taking out the emotions out of it, okay? So there you have it. That's my 5 reasons as to why I enjoy index funds and why they're a good alternative and option to actually invest in. Now, there are other investments out there, and you just got to take your time to do the research and learn about them before you invest in them. This is just one of them. So there you have it, my 5 reasons why index funds are a good alternative to investing. You don't need to choose and pick stocks. You don't need to go ahead and sit there and do some stock analysis. Keep it simple. Okay, so success is tied to you not making it complicated. Okay, you don't have to be rich. You don't have to have a lot of time on your hands to sit there and do stock analysis. You don't need to do all of that. You just need to be consistent. You need to think about the long-term strategy, and that index fund is just to help you get to that goal. That's it, folks. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed what you watched today, go ahead and subscribe. Greatly appreciate it. And stay tuned for my next video.